Good morning. It is, what is it? Wednesday. We're in the yard. Job of today. JS 130. Oil leak. Where's that coming from? I don't know. Oh, is that there? Might have been spilt diesel. But anyway, we've got an oil leak coming from the right hand track motor area. So what I'm going to do, I'll track it in the workshop, pull the guards off, and we'll have a look, see where that's coming from. And while it's in, we'll just check it around and make sure everything else is as it should be. I think that there is just spilt diesel. I hope that's just spilt diesel anyway, but we'll just check that one. Obviously it came back clean. Anyway, right. We'll climb aboard the mighty steed. Might need 2 hands for this. We're ready. We're off. Now, as some of you may know, I am no digger driver. But I should. Oh. We'll come back to that. We'll just press, I think it's that button. Makes it work. Oh, is this gonna work? How's this gonna work? Right. Just revs. Not a digger driver. I'll start giggling and then yes. Zoom zoom. There we go. Yes. Oh. Not right good at this. Oh. Yes. Parked it. Whoa. Nothing's happening. Whatever it is that's leaking, it's running down those pipes. Got a little pool of oil in there. Then we go under here. So I take that guard off. Whatever's leaking's in there. So we'll undo them 4, or maybe those 4. See what we can see in there. We'll find it. I've got the pals off underneath. It is very wet under there. We'll just start run it and see if we can identify where it's coming from, because there's lots of oil in lots of fun places. So as fun as it sounds, I could do with somebody on the seat so I can operate it and just see if I can work out where it's coming from. We'll clean some of that up and try and identify where it's coming from. Can't see anywhere much higher up that it would come from. It's a bit damp in places, but it's nothing at that volume, so. Well, get somebody on the seat and we'll have a go. Clean up a little bit of that up and then we'll see if we can identify it, but that is quite wet, that. I just nipped over here to the pressure washer and I'll just give it a bit of a wash out. Get a stick of the oil out there and then we can try and identify where it's coming from. We'll just slow it round a bit until we're dizzy. Problem is on me slowing, whether it's a pipe or the motor, I don't just know yet, but we'll just get it warm, work it a bit, see if we can replicate the leak. And the budgets look mental in the apparently if you go around too many times to the left, the unscrew and fall off. Don't know how true that is. Don't want to find out. We got the oil on the floor. That's just water. You spin me right round. Round, as if Kylie was driving a digger. Well, it's clean. It's proving a bit more difficult. I can't see any signs of oil. It's all water in a minute. So we may have to delve a little bit deeper. It's not actually. This is my depth of knowledge of diggers. So it's not actually the slow motor. That's like the orbital unit for the track drive. So yeah, maybe I'll go back to tractors. Now I think we've identified the problem. Now my depth of knowledge of diggers isn't that good, but the oil seems to be coming from there, which I assume, I don't know if that should be frothing really, but I assume there's a reduction gearbox on the bottom of that slow motor, and it's either blown the seals and pushing oil into that little gearbox, and it's then I'm to find somewhere to go, or there's too much oil and it's getting hot. But I assume it's probably the first option. So we've identified the problem. We'll just have to speak to Mark and see what he wants to do. That looks fun to get at.